Hi Arkansas, this video is for your Pick 3 tic-tac-toe L-shaped video. In this type of video, if you are new here, what I do is I go back about 30 days, and what I'm looking for is one of the best days to do this method, and then from there what I'm doing is I go back about 3 draws or 4 draws, and then I have a certain method I use to see if we can figure out potential numbers for the next 7 days. And it'll make more sense as I go along. So here we go. All right, so on January 8, 2025, the number 868 fell. The past 3 on that was 682, 638, 463. And then here what you're doing is you're going to be doing lotto math. I'm going to show a couple examples. On your right column, you have 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 3 is 21. You're going to keep the 1. That middle column is 6 plus 8, 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 6 is 23. You're going to keep the 3. And that left column is 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 6 is 20, plus 4 is 24. You're going to keep the 4. That equals out to 431. And then you're going to write it out in an L shape backwards. So you're going to take that, do 1, 3, 4. And then from there, you're going to mirror the 4. You're going to place that in the middle to be 9. You're going to add 1 to the 4 on the bottom there, so that's 5. So on the left and on the top is what you place there. You're going to add 1 to the 5, which is 6, and then add 1 to the 6, which is 7. And then you're adding 1 to the 9, which is 10. So you put that 0 there. And then in the next 7 days from that, you had 497 fall, 706 fall, 094 fall. All right, and then on January 15, 2025, you had 607 fall, 488 fall, 706 fall, 497 fall. And then for the addition, you're going to do 7 plus 8, 15, plus 6, 21, plus 7 is 8, which is 28, keep the 8. That middle column is 8 plus 9, 17, keep the 7. And then 6 plus 4, which is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 4 is 21. You're going to keep the 1. You're going to write that out backwards, so 871. And then you're doing the same thing. You're going to do mirror the 1, that's 6, add 1 to the 1, which is 2 and 2. You're going to add 1 to the 2 in the right column there. And that equals out to 3. You're going to add 1 to the 3, which is 4. And then you're adding 1 to the 6 in the middle there, so that's 7. And then in the next 7 days there, you had 483 fall and 774 fall. All right, Arkansas, that is the last example I'll be sharing. If I did go too fast for that, just pause the video and run through it a couple times. On January 22nd, 2025, you had 363 fall. You're going to take those past 3 numbers, add them up. That equals out to 338. You're going to write that out into, I didn't go backwards here it looks like, but the 338 did work there. You have 483 fall in the next 7 days there. And then on January 29, 2025, you had 251 fall. And then you write out the past 3 draws there, so that equaled out to 488. And then you're going to write out that 884, like I did that there. And then in the next 7 days from that, you had 590 fall. All right, and then on February 5, you had 396 fall. And then you write out those past 3 numbers, which equaled out to 241. And then you're going to write out that 142 backwards. And then from there, in the next 7 days, you had 582 fall, and 143 fall. As of the recording of the video, I have not checked the day side for Arkansas yet, so keep that in mind. This was using, this next part was using the 566 that had fallen recently. So in this next section, I'm going to be showing you the numbers I think may potentially fall for the pick 3 in the next 7 days, based on what I covered in the video. Like I said, the 566 is what I went for the number that hit recently. From there, you write out the past 3 numbers there. Before the 566, you're going to add that up, that's 819, and then you're going to write that backwards in the L shape, so that's 918. And then from there, the potential numbers I think may fall in the next 7 days for your pick 3 is 148, 119, 934, 449, 889, 931, 411, 140, 909, 900, 919, 499, 998, 938, 019, 144, 438, and 831. I am going to go ahead and go through how I got the L box again. So you're going to write out that 918 backwards. You're going to mirror the 8, so that's 3. You're going to place that in the middle there. You add 1 to the 3, which is 4. You add 1 to the 8 there, which is 9 and 9 there. You're going to add 1 to the 0, which is 1. And then one thing to keep in mind is some of these doubles are not in this box. On some of these, I did use the opposite double just because this method, it can be tough to find doubles. So that's why I did that for some of this. Okay, Arkansas, that is it. If you do have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.